Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to focus on the eyes. I really like doing challenges and you'll see more challenges on my channel as time goes on and as we come out of quarantine and I can afford to buy some of the things I've been wanting to buy.
Help me, I'm poor.
So today I really want to make a colorful eye look, which I'm not I haven't practiced a lot with eyeshadow. I've gotten a lot better than I used to be. But we're going to attempt to do a colorful look, and I'm going to use this Morphe 35H palette, which here are some of the colors we got in it. As you can see, I already have my face on because I had already recorded a lot of this video and then my memory card ran out of space, so that's really fun. So I'm just going to tell you quickly what I have on my face. So first I primed with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which I really love. As you can see, I've used it a lot and I like it because I have oily skin and this tends to hold my foundation really well. Once I find something that works for me, it's hard for me to branch out because I have oily skin and I tend to crease a lot in my smile lines. And that I haven't really had a problem with that. I used to use Born This Way foundation, but I switched to Estee Lauder Double Wear recently because I love Born This Way and it is hydrating and my skin feels amazing after I take it off because it has hyaluronic acid in it. But because it is so hydrating, by the end of the day in the summer my face is so shiny and oily looking. So I just recently switched to the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is full coverage and it is a little more matte. I'm in the color Dusk if you feel like your skin tone is close to mine. For concealer, I use the Born This Way concealer in the shade Pearl, which is a little lighter than what I would normally go with Born This Way foundation, which my foundation color in Born This Way is Nude. So I go a little lighter and I put it under my eyes to have a little bit of a highlighting effect. This is a great full coverage concealer, but it is very hydrating just like the foundation. So I have to make sure to set it as quickly as possible so that I don't crease. And so that my makeup doesn't bleed, like my mascara doesn't bleed underneath so throughout the day. I love using the Fenty Butter HD powder. Is it HD? Mini Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the color Butter. I like it because it smells good. Some people don't like scents on their face, which I understand, and like the Laura Mercier that I usually use doesn't have a scent, but I've just been loving the vanilla scent with this. Okay, so that's what I've done with my face so far. Primed. Well, before I started all of this, I washed my face, I put a toner on, I put on an acne medication, and I moisturized with SPF. And then I put my primer on. With that primer, you want to let it sit for a minute before you put anything on, like literally 60 seconds. And then my foundation, my concealer, my powder, and now I'm going to prime my eyelids. So let's go with, let me see if I can find my primer. A lot of people like to just use concealer, but I don't know, I have trust issues. And so I want to use a dedicated product for setting my eyelids. And you can hear my brother in the background and my dogs.
Well, I will cut him.
We stuck in this here quarantine life. What have y'all been doing? We're still in quarantine, just like I talked about in my last video. For me, let me tell you, my daily schedule, it's very, you should take note of this. It will help you survive and thrive in the quarantine season. I've been waking up at like noon, so I'm gonna let that set for a minute. Waking up at noon, and then I move my little butt from the bed to the couch, and I normally watch movies, YouTube, or what am I trying to say? Movies, YouTube, or TV shows. So yeah, and then 5 o'clock is wine o'clock. I get up for meals. I might go for a walk, take my dogs for a walk, and then try to entertain myself until bedtime, which tends to be like noon to 2 a.m. because I just don't know what to do with myself. But thankfully I have productive friends that inspire me to be more productive, so some days I'll spend some time on the computer to work on business stuff. I'm setting my primer right now so that the shadows will move around easier because your girl needs help moving around the shadows. Like I literally don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Right now on my eyebrows, I just have some brow gel. I'll probably reapply the brow gel, or I will go on and do a full-on brow after the eyes. It just depends on what I'm feeling. I've just been doing the brow gel lately just to keep my hair in a place where it covers the sparse spots. All right, so here we go. I'm kind of nervous. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet, but I have an idea based on what I've seen on YouTube videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and break out this palette. As you can see, like, I tend to use the more neutral shades. Like, I use this one a lot to set, this one to add a little bit of color, this one when I'm like going out and like want to deepen the outer crease, and then these shimmers. So basically really neutral. So for my trends, I'm thinking like I want to definitely use these pinks. Oh my god, that would be really pretty. And then like maybe on my lower lash, maybe add some of these greens. It might look super crazy, but we're gonna try it. And I'm using this brush I got off of Amazon, because I found that it's just nice to have like a little bit of a denser brush to like start with your shadows to get the color to show up. And then as I go on, I'll use my Morphe brushes, which are a little bit more fanned out. This one's like tapered. Sorry, you can't see it. This one's good for blending. This one's good for like smaller details. And then for my lower line, I'll probably I use this for like my inner corner highlight. This is an Amazon brush. And then, let's see. You know, I'll probably either use that same brush for my lower lash line, or this one. It's like a flat mini concealer brush. Okay, so I'm super nervous. All right, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna go ahead and break out this lighter pink. I don't know the name of it. Let me see if they have names on the back. No. Yeah, she don't got a name, but there she is. She's like a light pink. So let's get her on the brush. Then you wanna, all right, so let me, oh, I need a smaller mirror. We're gonna use this one. Okay. So we're using that pink. We're gonna pat it in the crease. Got a little bit of color coming up. She does not want to lay down very well. Maybe it's the brush, it could also be me. I mean, I see it a little bit. We just really need enough to get started to kind of have like a faded color on the edges. That looks nice. I'm gonna break out my other brush to kind of blend it. That looks pretty. Look at me go. Excuse me. All right, so we're gonna go into next. Let's see, what do I wanna do? You know, I wanna deepen that crease color a little bit, so I'm gonna go with this. It's like a corally pink color. Can you see it? I think you can see it. All right, so I'm just gonna take that color with my little flatter brush, and this one's a bit more pigmented, so we pat it in there. Yes, the color showing up a lot nicer. Woo! You see that color, boy? Might bring it up a little higher. Nikki Tutorials likes to bring up her crease color a little higher because her eyes are hooded, and when you look forward, you can't really see it. Mine aren't really hooded, they're a little bit. So I don't have a lot of real estate on my eyelid, as Jackie Ina would say. She's got an awesome eyelid. She can do awesome eye looks, and it shows really nicely. Wow, I am really impressed by how I'm doing so far. I hope you are too.
Tell me I'm pretty!
Okay, so next up, I want to go in with that really hot pink color. This one. And I want to put that one on my lid. And then I'll probably use like this pink shimmer. No, actually, so this is going to be on my outer V. I want to deepen the outer V a little bit. And I want to use this purple color, which really is pretty. Or maybe I'll do like a spotlight. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take that same brush I've been using because I'm very sanitary. Maybe, do I have a smaller one? Oh yeah, I think this one's a little bit smaller. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna take this color here. I'm gonna put it on my outer V and then the inner one too. Just push in the pigment. Really pretty. I'm gonna put some over here. You normally want to put brighter colors on the inside of your eye to brighten it up, but we're doing some experimenting today. I love how these colors are laying down. I'm gonna get my smaller blendy brush and kind of blend this out. It's being really weird and patchy on my right here because I have a dry spot. So ooh, yeah. Loving this. See that? Hope you can see it. I'm gonna move this. I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. Yes. Okay. Now I want to lay down that really hot pink I showed y'all a minute ago. I'll show you again because I'm a great beauty influencer. I think I read this one. It's very pretty and like really bright, so I've always like admired that color but never really wanted to wear it because I didn't want to look crazy. Look at that. Wow. Alright. I don't know if you can see, but I'm bright and shiny, bright and shiny. Whoa, I'm so excited about this. Look at how that color is laying. Heck yeah, boy. My eyelids are very dry. It's because I've been using like acne face wash and it gets on my eyelids, which I know isn't a great idea, but it's not intentional. So now I got that color laid down very easily. I'm gonna blend in the seams, so the lines where the two colors cross. You gotta blend it. I'm gonna get some of that lighter color we started with to kind of go on the outside and like blow out the edges a bit. I'm using my smaller tapered Morphe brush. This is a Morphe M573. Just blowing out the edges a little more. I want to deepen that burgundy color a little more. So I'm taking it in and adding it out here. And get in the middle and blend it. I'm gonna use my bigger brush because it's clean. Just kind of blend everything together. Yes, this is so pretty. I'm gonna do my brows and do the other eye off camera, and then I'll come back and do some eyeliner. All right, so I'm back, and what you'll notice is I don't have fake eyelashes, which would be really great for this look. So the eyes aren't quite finished. I finished the top parts. I filled in my brows a little bit. So what we need to do now is the underneath part and liner. So I'm gonna actually do liner first. Where, there it is. So I use the Better Than Sex, Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof eyeliner. I didn't know it was waterproof, but it is. All right, so we shake it up, and it has this little like brush tip. Looks like this. And we gonna do a wing. This is the craziest wing. god, this is not okay. Alright, you gotta go with the flow. Whoa, Jesus. We were doing okay for a minute. Alright, so now we're gonna do the under part. I'm gonna use this brush. Alright, so I'm gonna add some mascara now. I like to use the NARS Climax mascara. Okay. How we looking? Very daily wearable look today, guys. All right, so on camera, I think it looks okay, but we'll see when I'm editing later. So let's finish this face. So we're gonna do some contouring and blush. I'm gonna use that same Morphe M405 brush. And we gonna use some NARS Laguna, which I love. Yep. Got this sample one for Christmas. I've still been working on it. Haven't hit pan yet because I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup that with the whole contour and everything. Even though I love contour, I love blush. Okay, so the goal is to sculpt your cheeks. We're gonna pretend like we're going out or something, so we're gonna go a bit more heavy on everything rather than a normal daily look where we wouldn't. Let's see how it's looking on camera. Yeah, let's keep it going. So notice how I'm brushing upwards and hitting that upward point of my cheek. You don't want to go in the shadow part or in the concave part because it'll just look messy. I'm going on my forehead. I have a very small forehead, so I just like to, it's like a bronzing effect, even though I don't really consider this color a bronzer. I don't have any bronzer, so this is what the closest I get. Still not as noticeable as I would like it. Someday I will have professional lights rather than just natural light so y'all can see a little bit more detail. Add some bronzer to the nose just to make it stand out a little more instead of just being one color with my face. Alright, so next, let's see, with this pink eye look, I will probably go, lately I've been loving this Sephora orange blush and like putting it all on my nose and everything like a sun-kissed look. But I think with this eye look, we need to go with the classic NARS Orgasm. It's a pink look and it has some shimmer in it. So let's go ahead and get some of that. And I like to press it in to make sure that pigment shows up. Like I said, I've been putting some on my nose just to make it look like I've been in the sun, which I kind of have when I go on walks, but that's about it. So, alright, so I'm gonna set my face. I need to go get my setting spray, BRB. Alright, this part is so satisfying. Oh, sitting on my wobble ball from the chiropractor so my legs don't fall asleep. Alright, here we go. Morphe, set. Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Yeah. Okay. So last we have highlight and lips. So for highlighter, I like to use the Wet n Wild, and the Precious Petals is really popular. It's kind of gold, but I've been really liking like silver, which they don't have, so I went with this pinky one, which will go great with our look. So I'm gonna use that same Morphe M405 brush and add this to my cheeks. Need my mirror. I don't know if y'all can see that. Looking awesome. Yes, I'm gonna add a little to the nose, just a little bit. And then I like to use the same stuff for my inner corner. I'm gonna use that same flat brush. Break out my mirror. I'm gonna get some of it on here and add it to the inner corner. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. You see that? Yes. I'm gonna add it over here. Adding a little sparkle to this matte look. Ooh, I love that. All right, let's do a little bit on the brow bone. A little bit over here. I love this highlighter. Whew. Just bringing the whole look together. All right, finally we got lips. Lips. We're gonna go for a nude lip today. Let's see. I'm using the same lip setup as I did with my last video. And where is the pencil? I know Morphe has good lip pencils, or so I hear, but this is what I have really that is nude that I really like. So I'm gonna use the Kylie Jenner Exposed Lip Liner. I believe Exposed is the color. So I overlined a little bit. I feel like that's just trendy right now. And since we're on my mouth, guys, look at my teeth. I just want to shout out Smile Direct. I got 2 more weeks, so hopefully this bottom bit will be completely straight. But it's just taken 5 months to get here, and it was $1,200. And if you use my code or link below, whichever I decide to put, you get like $100 off. So check it out. Braces have changed since we were younger. If you remember, my brother jacked up my lipstick, so. This is KKW 1.5 Nude. I like it because it's peachy. Now for gloss, my usual glosses are downstairs. So I'm gonna see what I got in my bag. My grandma just gave me some Mary Kay samples. We got a clear Silver Moon. We got Cafe Au Latte, which I believe is like a mauve brown. We might end up using that one. Fancy Mancy, which is like sparkles. We got like a red Rockin' Red. Yeah, it's the lip gloss. So we're gonna go with the Cafe Au Latte. Let's see. Ooh. This is like my usual lip gloss that I like to use. Just adding a little pink to this really peachy nude lip. All right, let's see if we can make these look cute at all. I got that one TikTok song stuck in my head. Baby, come give me something. Oh. This might work if I have my hair down, but it ain't working now. So, let's see. She looking cute and a little ratchet. Got a little kink from the bun. Maybe let's try a little side part. Baby, come give me something. A little throwback for for you. Here's the final look, everyone. Tell me what you think. Did I fail? Did this eyeliner jack it up? I know that I probably need some false lashes to make it awesome, but not too bad. I think maybe to bring in a little extra. Here, let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna add some shimmer to that spotlight. That's what you normally do with a spotlight look. Let's see, let's get my little just a little bit of sparkle, darling. Ooh! I really like matte looks, but this needed this. Blend it out a little bit. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but this is the final look, everyone. Let me know what you think. Like I said, comment below and subscribe. I will try to come up with a new video next week. See you then.